Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturdays. I'm surrounded by cats today for some strange reason. Let's wait for a few people to join. Tra la 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 la. Oh, God, so scruffy, Seville. Hello, there's somebody there. Is there anybody there? we sincerely hope so. Hello, Pauline. Patrick, you were going to have one more coffee and go to work half an hour ago. What happened? Answers on a postcard. Morning, Mary. How are you, darling? Hello, lovely Heather. You alright, sweetie? Eva! You coming in? Thank you for joining. Excuse me, I need coffee this morning. Busy night last night. La la la. You're still drinking the coffee? It must have been a big cup of coffee, Patrick. Was it like a vat? Did you put it in a trough? Dawn, you lovely, precious beauty. How are you? Hope it lasts till 5. Yeah, all right. Yeah, 9:05, Patrick. All right. What? God, I'm getting nagged by cats. Hello, lovely Pam. You all right, sweetie? Ah. Right. We are here. Those who aren't here are not. Very easy, isn't it? So, good morning, good morning, good morning. Saturday morning meditation. You know, we are, despite these weird weather patterns we keep having, it's really warm down here. It's not sunny, it's just warm. We are in that autumn time, and part of autumn is where Mother Earth just lets go. All, you know, throughout the plant life, the animal kingdom, it's all this process of letting go, and that's part of life, you know, it is part of life. So today's meditation's inspired by that with the season, and we've all got stuff, you know what, we need to actually just let go. We need to look at it and go, does this bring me value? Does this bring me joy? Does this bring me benefit? And when you start looking at things like that, it's amazing how much stuff we drag around with us in our emotional suitcases. And you just think, why? You know, it's just become a habit rather than an active energy. So it becomes this stale energy that just sits around in the back of your mental closet, not doing a lot of good. So that's what we're going to work with this morning. Morning, Darren. So wherever you are, sitting down, laying down, matters not. Your meditation. You can even do it while you're stood up doing the washing up. Absolutely fine. But just gently close your eyes and just bring about that mental image. That image just to occupy your physical mind, your physical thoughts. And in occupying them, you want to calm them down also. So conjure up images, scenes of nature, scenes of seascapes, thinking about your breathing patterns, just being at one with them. Just bringing in any state of mind that allows the mind to be calmly occupied. No trammels, no upsets. But in doing so, you allow your spirit within to be heard and to connect. And when we go into the music, I'd just like you to stand there looking in a mirror. It's a beautiful mirror. Great big ornate decoration all the way around it. It's stands taller than you and wider than you. So you see this full body reflection looking back at you. One of the things to notice, the reflection that looks back at you, you can see that pure, unconditional love in the eyes. And as you look into that mirror, just allow yourself to start seeing or sensing your energy field around you. And as you do, it's purely natural ability. Just sense those colours, those harmonies. Sense all those ones which fit, which feel beautiful. If you're looking at colours, go for the clear colours, the ones that are vibrant and alive. But whilst you're doing this, also look out for any little areas where the harmony is not quite right, where the colours may be muted. And where you find those areas, just ask for healing to come forth, to relieve and repair or remove as is required. Don't be harsh on yourself. No need ever to be harsh on ourselves. Just gently work throughout all your auric field, from the top of your head, right down to your feet. And just give that little extra attention, care, love and devotion to those areas where you just feel just not quite right. Don't be judgmental. Just ask for that healing power. So we'll leave you now, just for this short time. And know that you're guarded, guided, watched over and cared for always. God bless you all. ended. The love, the relief, the release, and the healing. Ah, that was lovely. I enjoyed that. Only slightly ruined by Charlie tripping over the table. That's just what you need right in the middle of a meditation. Bless him. Here he is. Here he is. He wants to be with Daddy. Oh. I hope you all enjoyed that. That was lovely, lovely, lovely. Nice little short session just to get us going, ready for the weekend. So, what have we got coming up? Well, firstly, we had a brilliant night with the lovely Bill Rich last night. Deep gratitude to Bill. And it was so nice meeting him. You know, these people we've struck up these relationships with online, actually meeting them in person is just a real joy. So it was lovely to meet him and his wife Celia last night. We had a well-attended evening. We were trying a different tact of no tickets and just turn up and donation on the door, and actually that was quite successful. Very pleased. So yeah, all round really, really good night. That was wonderful. And talk about stretching it. We also had the Spiritist night on. So I'm sat at the back of the church with one earphone in, not in the Spiritist programme last night, but just controlling all the cameras and everything, and trying to watch Bill, and trying to keep an eye on everybody. I'm like, yeah. But it all worked, apart from the Facebook outage halfway through it. That's just what you needed. But anyway, it all worked. That's the main thing. So yeah, very, very happy memory there of Bill's first, but certainly not last visit to Paul Church. And he loved it as well. Feedback from him was brilliant. So yeah, it's always heartening when you get feedback like that. Super, super, super. Tonight we have, during the winter months, we're going to be putting on a few odd evenings of mediumship. And what's the word I want? Somebody tell me. Anybody? Anybody there? Nope, gone. Where we were doing the services online through the lockdowns, we had some amazing people offer their services and really good relationship built up with them. So we are going to something our relationships with them. Oh gosh, that's so annoying. My mind, there's this little black hole and I can't pull it out. So mediums such as the lovely Jack from Denmark, Frederick from Sweden, Ewan from Scotland, Stephen Trolland from Scotland also, Joan Frew from Scotland. Who's seen a theme here? What's going on? Why are we going north with everybody? That's all right. But yeah, so we'll have Zoom demonstrations of mediumship throughout the winter months. No set programme. It's all in accord with fitting in with what's happening here physically within the church. And also what's happening, obviously, with the guests who have committed to say yes, they loved working here on Paul Church site and they would love to come back. So I'm deeply touched by that. I've got some absolutely amazing friends out there that love virtually coming to Paul Church and one day physically coming to Paul Church. So yeah, because we've got Ewan next year physically here for a weekend, and that's going to be a blinder. And Tim Abbott, lovely Tim, who I think at the moment is out in Switzerland teaching, but we've got him in September next year. So it's just going to be so good to not only meet these people who are so helpful to us when we had to work online all the time, but also just become great friends. So yeah. So anyway, half an hour later, I'll get to You know, a conversation with me is like a conversation with Ronnie Corbett. I get there in the end. Tonight, then, we have a demonstration of mediumship on Zoom. So you do need to log into the Zoom room. The reason we're doing it on Zoom is, I'm sure you're all aware and you've all seen, if you've not, go and have a look at them. Some of these dems on like Facebook platforms and things, there's a huge lag of about 20 seconds between saying something and getting a response, and B, you just end up with a room full of people putting heart, heart, praying hands, heart, heart, duck, eagle, elephant, or something like that, to draw attention to themselves. Well, those of you that know me, the worst thing you can do around me is deliberately try and draw attention to yourself, because you might get it. And yeah, it's not a nice environment. So we're on Zoom, and we've got the lovely Jack Eckhart Lundgren, who is the head of the Danish Spiritual Association, working alongside Ewan Irvin, who hails from the Arthur Conan Doyle Centre in Edinburgh. So I know we're going to just have a wonderful night. You know, part of spiritualism is this spirit contact. And do you know what, as mediums, yeah, there's very touching, very poignant moments, but the underlying energy is there's a great sense of fun. And I mean, why wouldn't there be? You know, when voices who have been stilled on the earth can be heard again through a medium, I mean, how brilliant is that? So yeah, got two great gents tonight to kick off these Zoom nights of mediumship. There is no financial entry fee. We're not doing tickets. It is purely just to bring people together and allow us again to work with these media. You know, I'm not snobbish when I say this. I'm working with mediums of good standard, you know, and these people that are lined up for you, I very highly respect as masters of their craft. So, yay! Looking forward to that. Jack's girlfriend, the lovely Lola, will be doing the opening prayer, because she's a budding medium. Well, she's not budding, actually. She's a very good medium. She just doesn't like to say it. She'll be opening us up in prayer, and then hand the evening over to these two wonderful gents for their demonstration. Obviously, these things need people to be in the Zoom room. So if you are coming along, wonderful. If you've seen the event, would you mind, please, sharing it on? Because the login details are on there. And that would just be wonderful. Yeah, celebrate the fact that we live forever. I mean, what better thing to celebrate? Half an hour later, I finished with that notice, wasn't it? Sorry, I'm on a high after last night. It was great, very buzzy. Tomorrow, here, live in the church, with the wonderful Irene Hall, who is coming to us from Fleet in Hampshire, which is the far side of the county. I think she was about 2 miles further west. She'd be in the next county along. Very highly rated lady. I've not met this lady myself personally, but I do know she's very well respected within the world of spiritualism. So she will be with us physically here in church for our 11 o'clock divine service. So our divine style services contain reading, address, philosophy, healing and evidential mediumship. So that's between 11 and 12-ish. We don't finish on the button. If we finish early, fine. If we finish late, fine. So yeah, we're looking forward to our first visit from Irene Hall, who will also be taking private sittings after the service. And I'm very pleased to say, just on testimony of her reputation, these sold out like that. So yeah, that's a new thing we're trying here at Paul Church. Mediums who are travelling down any great distance Given the opportunity to do... Oh, Charlie. Sorry, Charlie's caught up on the tablecloth. That's it. Get down. Come down. Yeah, given mediums the opportunity... No, I said go off. Can't train them, can you? Mediums the opportunity... Probably half of you have switched off by now. To do private readings, because a lot of people are in need of private readings. Also, from the financial side, these people are travelling great distances, so it actually helps and assists and makes it more financially viable to do this. You know, let's be very, very honest and very, very human and very, very of the world. You can't expect somebody to do a 60-mile or 120-mile round trip for the standard mediums fees. It's just not tenable. So yeah, so you'll see a lot more of that. Private sittings after the service, and why not? We're here, we're in the groove. Yes, lovely Tim, Dawn. Charlie, that's it. Come on. You and your bloody claws. No! It's my tablecloth. Bugger off. Never work with children or animals. Yeah, I've forgotten where I was, so it couldn't have been that important. So that's tomorrow anyway. Irene Hall will be here physically in person taking our service at 11 a.m. Doors open 10:15 with healing available before the service from our church registered healers. This will also be streamed live to view only online for those further afield. The reason I emphasise the view only is because there is we have wonderful people who act as monitors and welcome people into the virtual chat room and everything. Apart from that, there is no interaction between the church, so it's not like the medium's trying to work with people in church and online. That is not the way that we operate here at Poole. The people in the church are here and creating that service, and we work with them here in person. Then what? Monday! So exciting. Drum roll. We have the first sitting of our Healing Development Circle. It's going to be held on the 2nd and the 4th Monday of the month. A few people have said, oh, it's too confusing. Well, I'm sorry. No, it isn't. It's just discipline. The 2nd and the 4th Monday of the month, the church registered healers will be here and sitting at 7 o'clock. The doors for public attendance, which we actively encourage, are open at 7:15 p.m. There'll be a waiting area out in the hall, and approximately 7:20, 7:25, doors will open into the church to allow members of the public to come in, sit and receive healing. When I say it's a healing development circle, as healers and mediums and any workers with spirit will attest, we never stop developing. We never stop learning. So it's a very active evening engaging with spirit. So the healers have this time of attunement and time to actually talk together, because sometimes, you know, we can be of a great support to each other with issues in our healing side. And that's something that tends not to happen. You know, we might have a little natter about things, but it's actually focused on, you know, is anybody having any issues on their healing, any questions about their healing, etc., etc. So this is why it's called a healing development circle, because it is the ongoing development of not only our church registered healers, but we're also going to get a number of people who are starting on their healing route, and we warmly welcome them into our group to start on their healing journey. Obviously working alongside one of the church registered healers. But yeah, it's all about development, education, and that's going to be a theme coming out of Paul very much in the future. So that's Monday the 11th. Doors open to the public, 7:15. Church registered healers and those who are wishing to learn healing could be here well before, so about 6:45. Please don't just turn up to join in as a trainee healer. Please contact us firsthand just so we can direct and make everything ready for you. All right? Lawrence doesn't like surprises. So that's Monday. On Wednesday at 3 p.m. we have Carla Hayne joining us. Carla is part of the team now running the Weymouth Spiritual Centre. Last time she was here, she was able to bring one of her circle with her. Unfortunately, this time none of her circle are available. So it will just be Carla Hayne working by herself. I've just had that confirmed, so I'll get the advertising out now for that. Again, doors open 3 o'clock, runs through to 4 o'clock. It will be run on a divine style format, which will be prayers, reading, philosophy, healing, and evidential mediumship. So we look forward to welcoming Carla back to Paul Church, and again that will be streamed live to view only online. Then on Saturday the 16th we have a workshop with Brian Walker. Brian holds a surgery here once a month, really well attended, great feedback from it, and we're having people travelling from all over the West Country. Last month we had people coming up from almost down by the Lizard, and this Thursday when he worked we had people coming over from the Isle of Wight, you know, and people are not doing that because it's convenient. So his reputation is awesome. He is holding a energy workshop for healers. The criteria to attend the workshop is that you are actively engaged in any healing discipline, be that spiritual, Reiki or whatever, but you are actively engaged in it. We will be focusing the workshops going forward here at Paul to try and bring in a balance of those attending. A little side comment here from me, away from what I'm actually doing. It's always, well, generally it's been a thing with churches and centres, and Paul included, we are not innocent. When we have workshops, the criteria is to sell tickets. Well, going forward, that's not going to be the criteria. The criteria will be to create a workshop of like-minded people of similar abilities. That way we are hoping, well not hoping, we know it will just imbue the quality of the workshops. You know, I always say, I can't speak French, so it would be pointless putting me in a second year class of French speaking people because I wouldn't know what's going on. And also, I would take up a lot more time from the tutorage because of my inexperience. So our workshops will be tailored to different levels, beginners, intermediates, advanced people, and each workshop therefore will have that criteria. And it works both ways because, like with the beginners workshops, I don't want a fully fledged, active, out there medium coming in because why would you come to a beginners workshop? Raises a few questions. Anyway, so once we end up with the workshops not being attended by anybody whatsoever, I will stop doing that program. But Brian's workshop, I believe now there are just, oh, no, somebody else isn't. There is one space left. How awesome is that? I had a message this morning and I've not acted on it yet, but I saw the outline. Please feel free to switch off and go away because I'm just rambling. That's absolutely fine. I really don't mind. So that is on the Saturday daytime here, physically within the church, not available online. The cost of £35 for our workshops. These include refreshments, teas, coffees, orange juices served all day. with a Danish pastry breakfast on arrival. We serve a lunch of sandwiches, quiches, nibbles. It's all centred around vegetarian, but anybody booking, I'll just say if you've got any dietary needs, let me know and we will cater for them. So if you're vegan or gluten intolerant, whatever, as long as you let us know beforehand, we can cater for it. If you turn up on the day and you're gluten intolerant and you haven't told me, then just eat the filling out of the sandwiches. So that's Saturday the 16th. In the evening, we have a online Lyceum evening. And we have Angela Foster. And she will be talking, I believe she is a CSNU certificate holder for the Spiritualist National Union. And she'll be talking about the similarities between the 7 principles and the Lord's Prayer. So lovely. Looking forward to that, Angela. Absolutely beautiful. So that's on Saturday the 16th, 7 p.m, live on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. Just a quick reminder, people, we had an issue last night halfway through the Spiritist broadcast and Facebook stopped showing videos. So Lawrence had about 80 messages saying we can't see the video, but I was trying to direct people, if ever Facebook goes down, please don't forget we have a YouTube channel and we broadcast live on there. And actually, after the last few weeks, I've got a lot more faith in our YouTube channel. So details of that can be found on our Facebook page for the Paul Christian Spiritualist Church. If you just subscribe to that, if you have a YouTube account, you'll be kept up to date. And should Facebook go down again, just watch it on YouTube. Absolutely wonderful. And also on the YouTube, all our previous videos are categorized into playlists to go back and listen to at your leisure. I must mention this. Sunday the 17th, so a week tomorrow, our Sunday Divine style service at 11 a.m. is, no, wrong Lawrence, naughty Lawrence. It is not a divine style service, it is the Lyceum service. This is why I wanted to mention it and I've totally ruined it now. So our Lyceum services is where our guest speaker of the day will also talk about one of the great figures of the past within the rich history of spiritualism. Absolutely delighted. We've got Mark Stone will be taking that service. So the service format for our Lyceum services are prayers, healing, a educational section about one of the great figures of the past of spiritualism and what they brought to the table. Always a joy to hear and some amazing stories to be heard. And a demonstration of evidential mediumship. So that's on the Sunday the 17th at 11 a.m. So that's our Lyceum service with the lovely Mark Stone. I think that just about covers. That's enough info. Please don't forget a full list of what we are doing here each month is available on our website. I'm utilising our website as another means of communicating what's going on. And the reason I'm putting it on the website is because it's there, it's in printable version, and it's very easy to relate to. I've shying away from putting it on Facebook because you just get 1,000,001 question. It's just like, please, you know, what was one question? The 3 o'clock service, is that in the afternoon? And I'm like, you know the way my brain works. 1,000,001 answers came in, none of them totally suitable to share. So the list is on the website. It's really easy. Lovely Marianne! Hello, darling. Hello, hello, hello. Anyway, thank you for putting up with my inane waffling, which lasted over 40 minutes. I've broken a new record today. Have a wonderful, beautiful, wonderful day. We look forward to seeing you either online or in person. And obviously, more in-person visits we get, the better, because this is what we're about, bringing people together physically. So you've got a brilliant lineup of mediums here over the next 3 services. Come on down. All right, everybody, have a beautiful day. Enjoy whatever you're doing and just be kind to yourselves. Take care. Bye.